it is true that the private sector has been driven by profit, and government has a social responsibility, and the concentration of government has been in the lower income part of our society. In this direction, we have been doing some upgrading of some slums. And one of the slum areas that we have upgraded recently is Soweto in Kibera, in which very soon we shall be opening a modern multi-story building for slum dwellers in Kibera. This is an effort that government is trying to drive, so that at least people in slum areas can be able to own those homes. And we are targeting a way where a 2-bedroom house will be costing 800,000, for example. And a 3-bedroom house will be costing something like 1.4 million. So this is the target of the government. And once we finish with that part of Kibera, then we go to Eastern, where we have government land in collaboration with the county government. So in that direction, we are addressing ourselves. But we're also encouraging the private sector, in collaboration with the government, to look at ways and means of reducing cost of buildings, and take advantage of building materials that are emerging from research that can reduce cost of building, so that many Kenyans can be able to afford housing in the long run. And I think this is an effort that we have encouraged with the private sector. There are emerging products that we believe that currently can reduce the cost of building, so that a person who is paying a rent in any way in Nairobi should be able to use that money to pay for a mortgage. The same amount of money that he or she is using to pay for rental should be able to cover the entire cost of a mortgage in the future. This is the dream of the government, and this is where we are, as a government, we are looking at. For rental, in the olden days, you remember that Nairobi City Council used to have a lot of houses for rental. What is our experience in this area after many years? These houses were not properly maintained, and there were so many problems in terms of the general administration of these homes. So from that experience, we can say we want to encourage people to own homes, not to be permanent tenants. Of course, if the economic would have allowed, we would have had social responsibility could have been taken by county governments, that they have houses for the low income, and they, at a subsidized price, they can be able to provide homes. But I don't think we have that capacity at the moment, because there are many other emerging and urgent needs in which resources can be channeled. And housing may not necessarily be a priority in their top 3 list. But however, since we have transferred a lot of responsibility to the counties, I can see many county governments are showing some interest in addressing the issue of infrastructure for towns, and also for houses and other things.